Hello, you're watching the Living News, and now today's headlines.
General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng holds talks with Thai Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra. World Drug Report underlines alarming extent of using new psychoactive substances. Roundtable on investment and trade cooperation between Vietnam and India takes place in Ho Chi Minh City.
Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng held talks with Thai Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra in Bangkok on June 25th. They discussed directions and measures to strengthen ties between the two countries.
The two leaders reached a consensus on the establishment of a strategic partnership between Vietnam and Thailand. They agreed to assign relevant departments to build an action plan and concrete roadmap that will lead to an eventual signing of the strategic partnership. The signing is expected to take place at a joint cabinet meeting slated for October in Thailand. The two leaders appreciated the role played by the business community in increasing the efficiency of economic cooperation between the two nations. They committed to striving for an annual 20% increase in two-way trade to reach the goal of $15 billion by 2020. Vietnam pledges to create favorable conditions for Thai investors in support industry, petrochemistry, and oil and gas. They expressed concerns over the recent developments in the East Sea. They said concerned parties should solve disputes by peaceful means on the basis of international law. Both agreed to soon build a code of conduct in the East Sea aimed at ensuring peace, security, and maritime safety and freedom in the sea. Earlier on the day, the Vietnamese party leader met with leader of the ruling Pure Thai Party, Jarupong Ruang Suwan. They agreed to exchange delegations of all levels between the two ruling parties, as well as share experiences in national leadership and management. Party General Secretary Trọng also visited the Vietnamese embassy and the Vietnamese community in Thailand.
Vietnam and Argentina have agreed to enhance their coordination and mutual support at international organizations and multilateral forums. The agreement was made during the visit to Argentina from June 23rd to 25th by Deputy Foreign Minister Bùi Thanh Sơn.
Officials from the host foreign ministry shared experiences with the Vietnamese guests in joining the multilateral commercial system, international economic integration, and free trade agreement talks, as well as settling disputes among WTO members. Deputy Minister Sơn had a political consultation with his host counterpart, Eduardo Antonio Zuan. He also met with Foreign Minister Hector Timmermans and other Argentinian officials. At the events, hosts and guests held that the two countries still have a lot of potential for further cooperation. The two sides agreed to accelerate the compilation of governmental-level agreements on telecommunication, double taxation avoidance, and fighting crimes, among others.
Minister of Education and Training Phạm Vũ Luận has chaired a teleconference in Paris where participants discuss ways to increase ties between Vietnam and France in tertiary education. Let's take a look.
The first ever conference linking Paris with Hanoi and Chà Vinh province is part of the working visits to France from June 22nd to June 27th by Minister Luận. Participants, including members of the Council of University of Science and Technology of Hanoi, talked about strategies and training orientations. Training programs and the stepping up of scientific studies and linkages with the industrial circle was also tabled for discussion. Minister Luận spoke highly of cooperation between Vietnamese universities and French partners. He said the cooperation has helped Vietnam improve its training quality. Geneviève Fiorgasso, French Minister of Higher Education and Research, stated that the University of Science and Technology of Hanoi is an ambitious and creative project partnered by France and Vietnam. On the occasion, the Council of the University adopted its long-term development strategy that looks to contribute towards Vietnam's social, technological, and economic development.
The United Nations Development Programme launched the World Drug Report in Hanoi on June 26. The report underlines the alarming extent of new psychoactive substances use.
According to the report, on the whole, the global drug use situation has remained stable. However, polydrug use, especially the combination of prescription drug and illicit substances, continues to be a concern. The increasing number of new psychoactive substances appearing on the market has also become a major public health concern. As of late last year, there have been 172,000 drug users under management in Vietnam, with half of them aged 16 to 29 and 84% using heroin. Also in the reviewed period, half of 272,372 HIV/AIDS infected people in Vietnam are drug users.
A roundtable discussing how to promote investment and trade cooperation between Vietnam and India took place in Ho Chi Minh City on June 26.
The event attracted the participation of both sides enterprises operating in fruit processing, aquatic products, automobile spare parts, logistics services, infrastructure development, energy, chemical and telecommunications. According to the Ministry of Industry and Trade, there is a huge potential for Vietnam-India cooperation, especially in trade, industry and energy. The signed ASEAN-India Free Trade Agreement will help foster economic and investment ties between the two countries. India is now one of Vietnam's 10 largest trade partners, with two-way trade reaching $2.24 billion in the first 5 months of this year. The figure is expected to hit $7 billion by 2015. By April 2013, India had 70 ongoing projects in Vietnam, with a total investment of $252 million.
National Highway 217 running through the central province of Thanh Hóa will be expanded under a project to improve transport network in the Greater Mekong sub-region.
A ceremony to kickstart the project was held in Thanh Hóa Province, Cam Thủy District on June the 25th. The project is part of a cooperation program ratified by leaders of regional countries at the Greater Mekong Sub-Region Summit in July 2005. The 88-kilometer highway will be upgraded at a total cost of nearly $97 million, including $75 million coming from the Asian Development Bank. The improvements will be completed in 2016. As part of the Northeastern Corridor, the National Highway is seen as a strategic route that links Laos' northeastern region with the north of Vietnam. The upgrades will help improve local people's access to social services and create good links with Thailand and Laos.
More than 160 domestic and foreign enterprises are attending the Vietnam Fisheries International Exhibition in Ho Chi Minh City. The exhibition aims to promote the country's seafood trademark to global markets.
The businesses are showcasing a wide range of seafood products, along with freezing technology and processing machinery at 230 booths. The annual event provides them with an ideal platform to evaluate market trends and consumer tastes, introduce their latest products, seek partners, and expand markets.
Many people in Australia have a bad impression about Vietnamese seafood, and so the object of our mission is to correct that by showing the television pictures of the factories and the farms and explaining on the television what the true story is. Do you know, already we have a really good relationship with Vietnam. It's just a matter of developing the Australian market by increasing the confidence of the Australian consumer.
Businesses are concentrating on restructuring their activities through adjusting market strategies. For example, instead of expanding markets, they focus on traditional markets or produce commodities that are in high demand to avoid inventory. Many seminars and activities are held on the sidelines of the event. They focus on hot issues significant to the development of the fisheries sector. They include a trade exchange between Japanese importers and Vietnamese seafood managers and traders.
And that's VNews from Hanoi. I'm Bang Ngọc. Thank you for watching and see you next time.